Okay, I want to know. This is kind of a question, and this is kind of me talking about what philosophies or beliefs do you kind of apply to your life? Like, you know, like the way of the sword. The way of the sword. They have very honorable traits to me. I don't believe in the whole if you lose you have to kill yourself thing, but the way they lived their lives was very honorable. They had respect. The things honor, respect, and dignity, and things like that. And I like characters that have those type of qualities. They have those qualities where you can kind of aspire to be like you know, Superman's got that whole truth, justice, and betterment of mankind, or the American way, whichever version they're using now. Um, I really like things like that in fiction, where they have these characters who follow a certain code and they won't break them no matter what. Even in death, they still follow that code. Um, I like this a lot in a manga called Vagabond, which is the picture I'm using for this video. It says, Way of the Sword. And the character to the right is Miyato Musashi. The character to the left is Sasaki Kojiro. You might have heard of them before because they are actual historical samurai. They had a legendary battle. Now, of course, when you talk about legendary, people do tend to exaggerate things like, oh, this battle was so amazing, they did this and that. But their battle was considered very legendary among the samurai world, and it's still talked about today in different. They've made different films about it. They've made manga, different animes, movies, all different games, all different types of things about these characters. But these two characters, the way they write them is they had very similar beliefs. They follow the code of the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I like characters that do stuff like that. They have this certain honor to them that I really like a lot in characters. I've tried to make characters like that. Whenever I'm making a character, I do kind of tend to, or a good guy, I do kind of try and put like a certain honor thing to them that they have going. And I do try to apply this to my life. Like I try to follow that code of the samurai thing. I like that a lot. I do. When I get a tattoo, I'm gonna get a tattoo on my right and left arm, and maybe something on my back of just the code of the samurai. Bruce Lee had that whole saying. This is why he's one of my idols. Is not because of the star. Yeah, he was a star and he started movies, but he was a real life martial artist. He had that code. He had that thing where we all have limitations, but we have to overcome those limitations. Every man, every woman has limitations, but you can't stay there. You have to move beyond that limitation. And I love that saying. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but that's one of the things he said, and I'm like, I love that. We should all strive to be better and overcome our limitations. I love stuff like that. That's those different quotes and stuff like that are very inspirational to me. I might, get something like that tattooed on me as well, because I just believe in that stuff. I think that stuff. I think there are people like that around today who have that honor and respect. One of my friends is my running kid. He believes in that a lot. I'm pretty sure he would agree with me as well. And stuff like that really just fascinates me, and it really drives me to want to be better, a better person, a better individual. I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I've actually, meditated and stuff like that. I've sit down and just relax and relax my mind and stuff like that. I've done that, and you might think, "Oh, that's silly, that's stupid," but it helps me. It really does. Probably why I like poems and stuff like that a lot. I really like warrior. I really like reading about warriors because they are so inspirational. They followed that code until the end. They didn't stop. That was their livelihood. It wasn't just something they did to show off. That was their life, and I really find stuff like that inspirational. So my question to you guys is: what do you ever find that there's certain type of characters you gravitate towards? Like, you ever find like there's a character that you like a lot that has a certain character trait, like a certain honor to them, a certain thing about them that's just so inspirational that they can't be break. They, even in death, they won't be broken. They'll still follow that code to the grave. You know what I mean? Is there a character like that that you guys like, or I don't know, look up to, a person or something like that? I just want to know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this video. Way of the Samurai. I'm out.